All right, everybody. All right, it's Friday. Today is a beautiful day. So it's the market is really trying to recuperate from the couple sell-off from a couple days, like probably Thursday and Wednesday. So, but yeah, today it's only gonna be me, Davey. Marie is gonna be a little bit off today. So yeah, let's see what opportunities we find in the market. Today we have some important news. We have core CPE price index month to month, personal income month to month, personal spending month to month, PCE price index month to month, and PCE price index year to year. So core PCE as well. Michigan consumer sentiment is gonna be coming out at 10. That's gonna be very very relevant. That number have a lot of power to move the market. So I actually think it's one of the numbers that moved the market the most, more than the FOMC meeting. So, but yeah, for now, let's see what the market wants to do. Probably it will be a smart thing to wait until 10 and before we get like really smoky here. So today the tape is gonna be, that tape is dedicated for our guy Zach. So I have to make sure that it's only on SPY. So how do I unlink those guys? So I think I just gonna duplicate them. So we say here SPY, and then we say SPY separately. SPY, okay, right, that's SPY. So if I change stocks, it still change. Okay, how can I unlink those two? SPY, okay. So and then if I do this, it still will change. Okay, so we go to SPY. So let's see if I can fix it another way. So because the main I have the main right down here, so always on top. Okay, yeah, no titles. Okay. I'm just gonna duplicate the one I have right here, and I'm gonna erase the previous one, and then I say this watch list, let's link to that. So perfect, there we go. Now it is solved. So Zach, there is the tape for you, my guy, and yeah, those are this is Montage, this is INET, and this is ARCA. So you have the books there. So if anything, feel free to jump on and let me know if you want me to change anything. I'm going to keep the chart here for you because I want to see. I want you to be able to see the price. I guess that's gonna be making it easier for you to change anything if you need to or if you want to. I mean, to look at the price actually. Sorry, it's like slow Friday for me today. So I'm just relinking all the charts as I'm gonna be trading with a different tape. Perfect, there we go. So yeah, so I was trying to look at the things that are moving the most. INTC, CIFR, LAC, Nvidia, Tesla. PLTR keep trading in quite low volume. So like I'm trying to find anything that looks interesting as a possible, let's say, long. But yeah, let's see. Like let's try to make sure that we don't that we don't get foggy on that one, you know. So by not getting foggy, I mean like let's make sure I know that I know clearly which direction I want to go today, and the way I do that is basically looking at SPY. So SPY to me looks like a decent low. So I know that right now we have the 400 moving average still is below, above the other moving average, but so we have the 5-minute moving average being like that seems to be wrong. All right, so I guess it's this one. So if I see my main chart, like SPY is above the 200 moving average in the 1 minute, and it is above the 5-minute 100, like the 5-minute 200 moving average as well. So, but that chart is showing me something distinct. So let's just change time frame. Then we go back. Perfect. Now it's good. Yeah, Nvidia probably gonna go down at the open. So, but let's see. I don't think it can go too far. So. So if SPY is looking like a long to me, and Nvidia is looking like a long as well. So I have an order to go long Nvidia. We're gonna put the order, but then we're gonna go and look at the level, which probably I should be looking at the level before. So the price I am bidding on Nvidia is at 177.28. So I would like to go long on Nvidia at 177.28. So when I look at my levels here, 177.28. Yeah, that will definitely make sense. But that's a trade that if it doesn't hold, we don't want to fight too much for it. Like basically, it will be just good if we do like 177.15 as a low, and then you will try to rally. That will be the best. So for PLTR, I think I want to get a little bit of PLTR. Probably, let's see how PLTR is looking like. So we check the volume again. PLTR quite far in the volume. So when I look at the tape on PLTR, that montage is telling me that we can probably rally up from right there. So I'm gonna take a little amount of shares on PLTR right there. The PLTR, I know it's looking a little bit distant. I took those shares right there because not too concerned about it. So yeah, PLTI can definitely go lower. So let's see. Market is open, so PLTR. I'm gonna add a little bit to PLTR. Okay, let's see. Okay, we got Nvidia. So I'm offering. I'm bidding for 178 on PLTR one more time. Yeah, just that was a little bit too obvious, the 178, but I didn't think about it correctly. PLTI is actually not looking that long right now, so yeah, I definitely gonna give it a shot at 78, 178 for PLTR. If it doesn't work, we're gonna be okay with it, and I see that the montage keep changing here, Zach. So just ignore it. Like we are not looking at the montage that much. So in here, just focus into the ones that have color. Like I mean, the purple one and the green one. Those supposed to provide you with the sizes you are looking for, which is those sizes at those price. So Nvidia is printing good right now, so I'm gonna be very patient. I wasn't aware enough for me to get a good price on PLTR, but at least I got a good price on Nvidia. So SPY is going back up pretty nicely. So yes, I'm gonna be probably taking some partial on Nvidia very soon, and they're gonna like I have a little lost on PLTR, but that was because of my mistake of not getting a decent price. So yeah, Nvidia, SPY pumping. Yeah, Michigan consumer sentiment is gonna be one of the important items that we're gonna get at some point. But right now we have just to wait for it. So in my process for I forgot to link this chart. Okay. All right. I cannot get out of the trade just like that. Hello, how are you doing? Link, okay. Bunker. of the blue is working. I don't know why. Okay, Zach, I hope you are able to see the speed on the tape. Okay, so I just have to make sure I don't double click on this one. So SPY. There we go. So when I go from one stock to the other, I'm gonna have to look at the actual ticket. Perfect. No double clicking. So Nvidia. So I'm not too stressed about this one, and though I should be taking partial at that price when we were right back up. I think SPY is gonna go 660.40 and probably is gonna bounce. Look at, there is a decent stacking at 660.50 around, and it normally will bounce back up from there, but yeah. So for Nvidia, I'm gonna be taking a partial right there. It's just the right thing to do, you know. PLTI is going to get me back in, so that's good. So I think I saw enough on PLTR for me to consider that I want that long. So yeah, happy Friday for you too, Bloody. Yeah, PLTR, as I say, very close to get me, but haven't got me yet. So okay, Zach, look at those sizes at 661. This is a seller. 661 right there. That's a big size for a SPY. Whatever is above 200 or 150, I will consider. Even 90 is quite big, but it's relative. It will depend on the volume of the day. But today, like that I would consider that big, especially before Michigan consumer sentiment numbers come out. So we just got PLTR. That's good. So PLTR is a little bit more spready, and probably that's a bit concerned, but I'm not too concerned because like the prices I'm trying to get, they make sense in my opinion. So like, and they have proven that they are trying to hold above those prices. So we have to watch out for Michigan consumer sentiment. That's a for sure. But especially look at SPY. SPY is like you see those weeks on SPY toward the upside. That's a lot of selling going on in there. Basically, those are quite bearish sentiment happening specifically at what is right now the top. What was that? Once 661, there was big seller like above 200 lot. But normally it's a smoky thing. So like right now, it's just performing a maneuver for it to make people believe that it's a short. And I'm not saying that the market intentionally do that, though that's good information that I don't have. But what I'm saying is like logically we can think that there is a short on SPY from there for many reasons. Like we have a pending number that is coming out very soon, so we have to watch out for that. It's also the pre-market high, if I'm not mistaken. It is the pre-market high. So pre-market high, all the day high. So can it flush from there? The answer is yes. Will it flush is the question. I think that it will have to prove a little bit more strength for a little bit before it take a decent pullback. But we never know. With those numbers coming out, anything can happen. So I'm gonna mute myself a little bit. Right. So as I say, like SPY, like it was kind of making believe that it was a short, but what it's doing now, pumping up and trying to break the high of the day. We have to remember that we are in quite bullish market. We have any type of number coming out, and the market is just saying, you know what, we're gonna digest that, we're gonna go higher, and we kind of don't care much about it. So, but no, guys, it's probably it's a more complex. Probably no, it is for sure a more complex analysis there. But yeah, like the market was all-time high a couple days ago, and it just keep pumping and pumping, and like yeah, I don't see why we couldn't keep going up, though we have. Like a lot of political disruption, but yeah, let's see. So I'm gonna put the orders right away for me to take partial automatically, and yeah, like PLTR right now is going down a lot. So as I said, today we are not showing the other charts, like just because we are in this process with SAC, but yeah. So let's take a deeper look at PLTR. PLTR got me out, and Nvidia probably gonna do the same. And so we might give it another shot to PLTR, but right now I'm gonna go the other way with PLTR because what is PLTR here? Oh my goodness, PLTR is so low. There we go. I went short on PLTR. The reason of that short, that PLTR was a mistake because it is so spready that just to get it at any price I get it, like as I got it now, it was just a mistake. So let's try to not make so many mistakes like that, because that's gonna be too costly. So PLTR short that probably 77.50. Let's try to reload that. PLTR short at 77.50. 177.50. There we go. I have the order there. If it doesn't get there, I'm gonna be okay with that. But SPY keep pumping up quite good. Like what about giving it a shot to the other way, to PLTR? That could work actually too. A 177. Okay, let's try the short. I think the short can work. So yeah, I miss it by a little bit. Right, I took the short on PLTR. I don't feel too correct about that one, but I just see the potential of going to 177, 174 actually. it's weird because it's a little bit opposite correlation for PLTR. So while the market is going higher, PLTR is kind of going lower. If you ask why that will happen, it's like it has a lot to see with defense and things like that. So as if geopolitical cool down a bit, PLTR can go down as well. So if geopolitical spike, friction spike, then it can go the other way. So I have a position in both directions. So Michigan consumer sentiment is gonna come out very soon. So first shot on PLTR didn't work. Right now I think I could be right, and the fact that he's selling again makes me feel a little bit more confident about that one. And yeah, let's see what we do. So we're gonna start the partialing right away, pretty much. There is no reason why to not take partials. I'm gonna be breaking even here. Like I don't have why to take any loss on PLTR. I have a decent price, so why would I let it go anywhere else? And let's give it half of a stop loss. Like that, at least it will have to push a higher high for it to get me out. So this number is gonna be coming out very soon, and now we have Nvidia going down as well. So I have noticed that the correlation in those two is pretty much aligned. So like I am pretty much making whatever I'm losing on PLTR. So because of that, I'm gonna be partialing of PLTR more aggressively. From the good to go, we're gonna be breaking even in PLTR, and it will have to go inside the opening range for it to get me out. And if you do that, it will be a little bit more bullish sentiment, especially from 177, which has been holding quite well. So right now we have a couple barriers before 177.50. So let's see whatever it wants to do, and we're definitely gonna take a partial whenever PLTR offer it. Okay, now I flip my idea for PLTR. The reason why I did that is because, as I say, like if he get me out, it means he was able to make it back into the opening range. And if it is at the opening range, I am definitely willing to go long. From whatever it does it above uh, 177. Right now, I think it's gonna print 177.40 because 177.50 is very close. Ideally, I will get 177, but I was not fast enough. Now I just, as I say, the correlation seems to be correct and seems to be in the same direction than SPY, than the market. As SPY keep going higher, Nvidia keep going higher, PLTR is saying no, I don't want to go down right now, so keep it nimble. Just like that's why I'm flipping to the long. And if that one doesn't work, probably I'm gonna be leaving PLTR quiet because we don't have to fight too much with PLTR, especially because the volume is very low. So I understand that by the volume being so low in PLTR right now, anybody can come and play with it on its own, with its own rules and like. But let's see. Michigan consumer sentiment came out 2 minutes ago. Let's just check that out. And that number, to me, that number is quite important because I know we have been moving the market a lot. So let's see what it's saying. Oh my goodness. It's a non-good number. The number is very low. The actual, the previous was 58.2. The consensus was 55.4. And the actual number is 55.1. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm gonna do? I actually from the good to go. Let's be out of Nvidia, or I can hold Nvidia very quiet, but like I gonna go short PLTR at a different price. Is that correct? That doesn't feel correct, you know. SPY really went through there. Yeah, Nvidia, like I was trying to go short, but if you see Nvidia, like it's resisting to go down. It's not saying no, it's not wanting to go down too much right now. Okay, so PLTR. So we got some PLTR. Let's see. Let's see if it wants to hold because Nvidia, none of the things like they went below the opening range, but they are not really selling. So I would count. I would assume that that's a lack of selling in there. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so and there we go. They listen to me. It's going down very bad and dramatic. So okay, we're out of both, and I'm gonna wait a lot. When I say a lot, I'm gonna wait for SPY to go lower. Yeah. So what is that peak on the volume for SPY? $658.92 or 659 probably. That will be the number. $174.50 for PLTR. Oh my goodness. All right, so I'm trying to put my orders on a diligent matter. So I have no trades right now, and so in Nvidia we're gonna go half of the size. We're gonna go right now, actually, just like that. But it's toward like the downside. So PLTR, we're gonna do the same. In both of them, we're gonna go just half of the size toward our entry. Just to, because like that we can absorb the fluctuations toward the upside, and at the same time we will be able to capture some profit on the way down. So I'm gonna put the lines where I'm supposed to be getting those trades for PLTR and Nvidia. So for PLTR, that price I was willing to was at 74.40, 174.40. So 174.40. Right, for Nvidia, Nvidia was like 173. It's weird about that. Yeah, for Nvidia was 173, 173.002. I add a bit to Nvidia. I add to PLTR as well. So I'm gonna add a little bit more to Nvidia, but I'm gonna tighten the stop loss. What is the Nvidia? So there we go. Let's see if I ever offer that ad. Exactly. So I just add to Nvidia, but I tighten the stop loss a little bit. So it should work. I'm kind of betting that it won't be able to get to the opening range for now. volume was going down while we were going up. So ideally we will remove half of that size very soon. The size I just add right there. Spice going down fast and furious. So we are not gonna be too picky about those trades. Actually gonna put an order ahead. So I would like you to get down at 175.90. There we go. And then we're gonna do the same for PLTR, where we are putting our orders ahead because we don't have to take a loss on any of those ones, or not take the partial just because we didn't went ahead. So 5.3. What we want to do there we go. So So we took a partial on Nvidia, and we're gonna leave the rest for whatever it wants to do. So now we're gonna add a little bit more to PLTR, and we're gonna try to repeat the same maneuver on PLTR. So PLTR we add, okay. See if we don't get shake out. because as I tighten the stop loss on PLTR. So we took another partial from PLTR. Break even on PLTR again. And now we're gonna try to go with Nvidia one more time. Nvidia is offering another partial very soon. So let's try to fill up the bucket little by little, as I took a couple losses already. Which one of them is gonna reach the 1 hour again first? Let's see. PLTR is going faster, but yeah, PLTR is going faster, that's for sure. So there we go, PLTR, we're gonna take another. And then on Nvidia, we're gonna repeat the same action right there. So just like that, we are kind of back to golden. So I'm gonna hold those trades, as I say. It's just the one in SPXL. I don't have to pay much attention to that one, but like that one, I actually don't have to pay attention to that one, because that one is managed by me. It's managed by the software. So So I don't want to be too, like let's say Nvidia, still far from my target. What about PLTR? PLTR is close to my target. So I'm not holding a little bit better. But what happened right now is the SPY is at the point where I want to look for the other side. So we're gonna be very thankful about those trades, and we're gonna be out of them very soon. I think they have the capability of printing one more R, and once they print one R, we're gonna be all out. If they don't do that, we are from the good to go. We are breaking even on those trades. So at the pre-market low, I could add if I want to Nvidia. Either of them actually, but yeah, SPY react exactly as I was thinking that it was going to react. So there are times where the good, the actual things, the actual right thing to do is to not do anything. And right now, with those trades, I am in that position with those trades because right now people are gonna start looking long. That's a for sure. It doesn't mean they won't shake out. So I like look at SPY is accelerating again toward the downside. I add a little bit to Nvidia right there, and let's see what it wants to do. I'm gonna add to PLTR also. But ideally I would like it to pump a bit more. Let's see. There we go. So in PLTR we're gonna take another out. Remember, you want to be all out. In my case, I want to be all out of these trades. So PLTR, I actually gonna put the price right away. So PLTR get me out at 174.90. And for Nvidia, I want Nvidia to be out at 175.02. 175.02. There we go. So I have the out on both trades. So either we come out with a loss or we come out with a little bit more profit. But we definitely pay back pretty much everything. So that's a very good thing there. So yeah, let's just keep it going. All right, so PLTR is the one that is gonna get us out first. There we go, PLTR. Come on, you can do it. You can do it, and then we're gonna look for the long on PLTR. Come on, PLTR. A little push. Do one more push. I know you can do it. Many times I am in the other side of that trade, so get me out. And it's funny, I actually like both of them. I am trying to go out at around the same price. For Nvidia 175.02, for PLTR 174.90. Like PLTR is gonna shake out people that were looking long. That's my opinion only, and I think that once it print below, it may rally, but like again, like where do I want to go long on PLTR? Well, I want to go long at 174.41. We have right there, right below that, we have the previous like yesterday low, and we also have a very relevant monthly level. So oh my goodness, come on, you can do that. Volume and sell have been decreasing by a lot, so that's it looks like if the price action is performing a test on PLTR. So if we keep an eye on SPY, let's say that is like it's like our guidance for market for if the market's a long or a short. So basically, let's 77. There we go. That's correct there. And the Nvidia. Yeah, we'll have to go back to 177.03. All right, so I'm taking a little bit of heat on the PLTR, but that shouldn't go higher yet. All right, it is going higher. PLTR got me out. Okay. Okay, we have our order to go long on PLTR. We're gonna be out of Nvidia, and we're gonna be looking for our long on Nvidia as well. So I have no rush in either of them, just because none of them print the actual price I was wanting to get. So let's see if we are able to get any of them. So there's supposed to be a little pullback. I'm gonna give it one more shot to PLTR, and that's gonna be my last one for PLTR at least. And that last shot on PLTR is gonna be at 176.30. So PLTR 176. All right. So we got PLTR as well. So let's see if those trades wants to work or what they're gonna do. We're gonna take a little break right now, so I'm gonna be back on a bit. So those trades are not doing that good right now. They are pretty much not doing much. Well, pretty much not doing much. They are not doing much right now. So basically, um, I still believe on them because like the market is no like I had a level on the SPY. Well, like that was yesterday, and today, like those trades, like they are very close to the level I was wanting to go long. Just like probably we were too picky. Like for example, 174.90, and that's something I was talking with Zach. That like once we have test the level at least once, like depending on how strong it was the reaction, those things have a tendency to go close to it, but to not touch it precisely. So like I know I am not showing the charts today of the actual price action, but you can take your own at frame it, like time frame it, and but basically let's say if we are talking about Nvidia, so Nvidia, that bounce that we were looking for supposed to happen at 73, let's say 73.00. So 73. So how close did we went last time to that price? Then we have PLTR. So if I am correct about that, those should be like very good loans from here. So where are you? Yeah, in PLTR, the price I was looking for was 174.40. So when we look at, let's say, the 5-minute, yesterday we were right there, and yeah, we have bounced in the last week. We have bounced twice for PLTR and for Nvidia. Yesterday we we were right there. Yesterday we went to 73 and bounced very good from there. So today it went like 74. Not that close actually, just $2 from it, which is quite a lot. So Trying to go long JD, but unlikely to get it for now. SPY is just amazing. I mean, like, I hope my guy Zach is able to find some value on that thing, but like, definitely like, um, let me see. Where are you? Where are you? There we go. Yeah, so I'm trying to go. As I said, I'm trying to go long JD. It's kind of supporting it, like the actual moving average and things like that. It's also suggesting that it could be a good long, but not necessarily. It's just I think it worth a shot because it's a cheap trade. So you're able to go long at around that moving average, the 60. Like we're gonna get it apparently. So and if you're right, you don't have to risk a lot. It's a couple cents, and JD. I'm talking about JD. Let's see if we're gonna get JD or not. I'm not a fan of trading JD, and you know the volume is not the best actually, but okay, we got JD as well. So let's see if no if those trades doesn't fall in our hands, but like yeah. So that's gonna be it for the show, and basically, yeah, I'm done for the day. I'm red right now, but like there is a high chance that I'm gonna be able to be green, but we're gonna have to wait. Those trades seems to be correct, but at the same time, we don't wanna press it too much. We have to be nimble. And the other thing is, what is the other thing? Is yeah, I'm gonna keep the tape running because SPY is right now in a kind of choppy action or choppy price behavior. So I'm gonna keep it going, though I won't be here anymore. I'm gonna keep it going for Zach, and like that, he's able to see everything that he wants to see there. So yeah, I will determine if I let it run for the whole day or not. But up to now, I'm gonna run it until I finish my lunch. And yeah, I hope everybody have a good weekend, and I hope everybody is doing well. Yeah, we're gonna be back on Monday. This week, I was like, I had very good profit from Monday and Tuesday, but Wednesday it was horrible, and yesterday was another red day. It wasn't horrible, but it was a red day. And today I'm red yet. So basically, up to yesterday I was flat for the week, and today that will put me red on the week. So if I don't make any money today, I'm gonna be red for the week. But whatever I do today, if I make any money, I should be able to keep it because, as I say, up to yesterday it was flat. So I hope everybody have a good weekend, and yeah, we're gonna be here pretty much next week. See you then.